Here on Cricbuzz Comm Box, I'm just trying to do a quick anatomy check because the game of cricket is often about trying to figure out which part of your body is what. So I just want to confirm, I've got Joy Bhattacharjya alongside, that this in fact is my shoulder. Joy, would you agree?
Yeah, but I think you need to ask the on-field umpire if it's your shoulder or not. I think they think it's your hip.
Okay, yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So if it was my hip and the ball was somewhere around there, it cannot be a no ball. However, if Joy and I agree, and all of you out there on Cricbuzz Live agree that this is in fact my shoulder, a ball at this height should be declared a no ball. So that will remain one of those small mysteries, even as we try and assess, is there any way back for the boys from Bangalore? Joy?
Yeah, I think, what I really was a bit disturbed by was seeing the way they came in and bowled. I mean, we have already said that this is a pitch which is slow. Okay. So Washington Sundar, I can understand. Washington Sundar's bowled 2 of the first 6. Look at the other guys who bowled. Chris Morris bowls. Okay. Navdeep Saini goes for 11 runs. Then Chris Morris comes back, goes for 15. Siraj goes for 12. So in that first 6, you've given 4 overs of pace, which basically they made merry out of. And I think that's something I will not understand. Maybe go to Chahal early. Or if you think Udana is a better experiment with a slower ball, do not give them place to play with, especially when you've got just 120 odd on the board. I mean, the bowling attack and the bowling plan was extremely something difficult to understand given RCB's circumstances.
Yeah, there had to be only one of two ways to go. If you had pace, which was the kind of pace that would just blow away an opposition, if you had a Bumrah in your ranks, if you had a Kagiso Rabada, Nokia, any of these bowlers, unfortunately, they don't have one of these guys. So you really need the change of pace, the brilliance of Chahal. Unfortunately, he can only bowl 4 overs. And of course, Sundar is brilliant in the power play. But they had to do something out of the box, like Chahal and Sundar bowling 8 of the first 12 overs, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Gurkirat Singh Mann. He's an off spinner. Take pace off the ball. Let them try and hit the ball, because right now it's not easy to hit. Every time they're getting pace on the ball, they're being able to hit the ball. Every time the ball's coming slower, they're finding it very, very difficult to slog. So I'm just a bit, I just do not understand what they're trying to do. I mean, umpires also have not had a great day. That no ball was there. Then on that run out decision, they went on and on when they could have first checked whether Kane Williamson's bat was in the crease or not. I mean, checking 7 times whether his fingers touched or not is immaterial if Kane Williamson's bat is inside. So maybe it's a 50-second match and they're tired. So, we let it go. But some very average bowling, some very average umpiring today.
Certainly is. But you'd have to say, under all this, among all this carnage, the calmness with which the men in orange have approached this is commendable, because they lost David Warner early. We thought he'd be the aggressor. He'd go hard in that power play. But it was the brilliance of Wriddhiman Saha again, showing, like Rahul Tewatia showed earlier, that his innings the other night of 87 was no fluke. We know it wasn't, but he just wanted to show the world that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what Wriddhiman says, I think what I love about him is, again, very limited player, but takes full advantage of it. When that ball actually hit his length, which is that length which is short and on the leg stump, he hit it out of the ground. So he's that kind of player. If he gets it in the right place, he will hit it out of the ground. And if not, he'll just dab for singles, run like a hare, because that's one thing Wriddhiman is very good at. He's very good running between the wickets. He's with Williamson now. He's also a good runner between wickets. So I think other than that, you can't fault David Warner for trying to do what he did at that point. But that other than that sudden rush of blood from Manish Pandey, I think SRH has done a great job in this match.
Yeah, there was a 14.3 factor, in which case the net run rate of RCB would have fallen below. But really, that's not going to happen. It happened in the previous game between Mumbai and Delhi. One more factor, and this has again been an erratic factor throughout the 52 games, the dew factor. It doesn't come every time, but today you can see every single ball, they're just having to wipe it down. So you'd have to feel for the bowlers from the RCB side. They've changed the ball as well.
Yeah, they're struggling. They're really struggling, and the amount of dew. And that's the interesting one. You're absolutely right. I mean, there's a disproportionate amount of dew today, even compared to, say, the previous matches in Sharjah. Some things, I mean, this factor has changed so much that, you can't help feeling that, RCB would feeling they're really hard done by luck as well. The circumstances also have gone against them.
Yeah, so it's all going one way. The only thing we can say in conclusion on Cricbuzz Comm Box is that they're certainly, if you pardon me, head and shoulders ahead of the opposition. We'll see you at the end. My 11 Circle presents Cricbuzz Live.